What's good, YouTube? You already know who it is. It's your boy Trey57 Productions. And real quick, I just seen on social media a video of some man that has no clue, no idea of the city and school that he talking about, just going off of what somebody posted or what the newspaper posted or what the media posted worldwide. You've never lived in this city, never went to the school in this city, but going off of hearsay. The place that this man is talking about is a city that I grew up in and a school that I went to. Listen to me. And he talking about the hood. I'm from the hood. And look at me. I turned out good. It's all good in the hood. Stop talking about the hood if you've never lived in the hood. You can pass through the hood. You can hear about the hood, but you know nothing about the hood if you've never lived it. Is the hood bad? Is the hood good? Yes. There's good and bad everywhere in the world. He said one of the worst schools I've ever seen in my life. What? Seen? Because it was somebody posted? You've never been there. Dude, really? I got nothing but good things to say about growing up in the hood. Listen, y'all, if you survive the hood, you can live anywhere. Let me say that again. If you survive the hood, you can live anywhere. Stop being afraid of the world. Stop being afraid of people. I've experienced good and bad living in the city that I grew up in. I experienced good and bad in the school that I went to throughout my years when I was in school. But it taught me something. It taught me how to be the person I am today, along with my father. Along with my father. I didn't have a mother. I had a father. My mother wanted nothing to do with me and my brother. She wanted nothing to do with me and my brother. Not until we got older, but it was too late by then. We're men now. That's a different subject. But the hood is not bad. It is what you do when you in the hood. The neighborhood ain't bad. It's the people in the neighborhood. Depending on who you are, you can function and live anywhere you want to. You can move to Beverly Hills, and there could be lots of crime. You want to know why you don't hear about crime in some of these so-called Hasidity neighborhoods? It's because the magistrates, the paper, there's people in power that they don't want their violence put in a newspaper. But something goes on in these communities every month. They do not post negative in their neighborhood, but robberies, home invasions, burglaries, bar fights, and the list goes on. It goes, y'all, violence is everywhere. I'm just trying to make it so y'all understand. Violence and bad things happen everywhere. Okay? So if you've never been to a city, never went to a school district, but yet you speaking on it, keep your mouth closed. Don't ever go off of the media. Do the research on yourself. I'm sorry, you can't because you didn't live it. It's some beautiful people in a city where I grew up in. Is there violence there? Yes. You have a handful that want to do this and you got a handful that want to do that. That's everywhere. What I'm saying, that want to do that is good and bad. You got good and you got bad. It's on a scale. You weigh it out. I don't care what the bad is. Oh, the bad is way down here and the good is up here. But in some neighborhoods, listen to me, y'all, it is what it is. I've never had a problem in a city that I grew up in. Nobody ever tried to rob me. Nobody ever broke in my house. Nobody ever ran up and put a pistol to me. So these people doing this research live there. and see if these things happen to you. Then speak on it. And then if these things happen to you, what did you do after it happened? That's all I'm saying. The hood, the ghetto. The ghetto and the hood is everywhere. It's in every nationality's neighborhood. It's crime in every neighborhood. Don't get it messed up. It's crime everywhere. You got good and bad. I told y'all. It's a balance. It is what it is. You have to have good. You have to have bad. You can't have bad without the good. Can't have good without the bad. That's just the way it is. Once again, get in where you fit in. But keep your mouth shut when you don't know what you're talking about. Making posts and talking about cities and neighborhoods if you know nothing about them other than what you're reading. Because the media going to say what they want about a neighborhood. The media don't even live there. You hear the media every time talking about a shooting or a killing, giving false information, and that didn't even happen. It never happened, but they saying this is what happened and put it on the news, but yet they'll have a paper that comes out, the best cities to live in the United States. And then they say this and they say that and they say that. Man, listen to me. I've seen papers where they spoke about good neighborhoods and been in them neighborhoods. They got the highest heroin addiction in the world. The highest crack cocaine addiction in the world. And they don't put them in the paper. But yet they'll look that way. You know who I'm talking about when you see this video. You never live, keep your mouth shut. You know nothing about the hood.